Hello there, welcome back to Daily Pips Trading, where me, Ignas, analyzes the markets for you every single day, every single week. We dive into NASDAQ this time, where not only I show you how to use inverse fair value gaps, YT22 model, ICT concepts, my own Picasso fair value gap concept. I'm going to show you how to backtest it, make it work. I'm even gonna give you some live trade examples throughout the video. So enjoy the video, stay tuned, and leave a like button if you like this. Let's get in there. Few things to mention, right? We have a regular trading hours gap trading somewhere around there from Friday open. Let's actually find it. Here we go. Regular trading hours gap close, RTH close, and we're gonna go through the market open, and we're gonna go through all the things that we've seen being offered for us throughout the day, right? First thing that we're noting sell side liquidity pool resting down below. 830 low created, beautiful price delivery. We usually want to see the price doing things that are to our liking from 7 a.m., right? Mark that down and you start reading it. There's a little bit of accumulation, push to the downside, boom, price starts running higher, right? And what else do we notice here? Not only we have an inversion for value gap here, right? Not only we're expecting this high to get taken. Why I'm expecting this high to get taken? Because we have a double top here. We have a high here and we have another high here that was not traded through. So we have a double top up there because we're not in 10 a.m. yet. I'm still expecting that to get run through, right? We have an inversion, and after that inversion, guess what happens? We have a buy side liquidity pool right here, and we have a YT22 entry. First trade of the day could have been taken here, to be fair, because inversion itself supports the push to the upside. This low is not random. This low is actually the 50% level of this massive imbalance right here. It starts pushing to the upside. Guess what happens once that push to the upside starts? Above here is a break in market structure. We take swing low, fail to take an external low, which is cool. Break of market structure happens with what? An impulse. In other terms, a fair value gap, YT22 entry. Given, right? I'm taking this away. First trade of the day could have been taken here, right? Then my markups continue, right? We have sell side resting down below, and we're gonna be trading into what? Into the market open, which takes out sell side, but it also gives us what? A first presented fair value gap of the day. So what have we done throughout the market open yet? Regular trading hours open, RTH open. We take sell side, which is brilliant. Not only we take sell side, we have an SMT here at the lows. And what I'm watching now is both sides of the market being taken away from us. Meaning that usually the marketplace is gonna want to draw short term higher where the first liquidity pool was taken. We got liquidity pool taken at the top, liquidity at the bottom. I'm interested in it pushing higher, and I'm interested in the first fair value gap of the day. Why? Because this range of opening regular trading hours open is big enough, right? We usually look for 65 to 70 handles to be booked in or more for this to be relevant. And if it is more than 65 to 70 handles, first presented fair value gap is going to be important for us. We have an SMT here at the lows, and we allow the marketplace to rip, right? It goes higher, it goes higher, it goes higher. That's awesome. Buy side is getting taken. But what do we have here? First presented fair value gap of Friday is incredibly important for the whole week. Not only 3 days that are coming into the place as the market is open, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's important throughout the week because this is a time-based concept. Time-based concept is something that we're gonna be looking to use from 9:30 towards 10 o'clock to be respected, to look for a trade entry from 10 o'clock onwards, right? This top is not random. Marketplace respecting this. Take a look even here. Consequent encroachment, or the 50% level of it, respected, right? Even though we're looking for that double top to get taken, it's not. And this is explaining why it's not, because time-based concept talks about importance of Friday range that can even help you to predict the whole weekly range next week, right? We usually use it in forex more than in futures trading, but first presented fair value gap of the day, especially with ICT talking about it now in 2025 mentorship, something that I'm reminded of, right? So I'm gonna be constantly using this for the rest of the 2025, which still has 12 months to go, you know? But keep this in mind. First presented fair value gap on Friday is going to be very relevant throughout the whole week. Okay, and what are we watching now next? I want to see the first presented fair value gap of the day to get broken, right? ICT yesterday traded this 930 fair value gap. I don't really care. I want to use the Picasso's fair value gap. I want to use the concepts that I developed myself. And once that gets used by smart money to push the price to the upside again, it's cool, fine by me. I'm gonna be using it to take my trade entry for shorts, because we trust the fact of the first presented fair value gap on Friday, holding in the marketplace, not allowing it to take buy side, right? And we take our first trade entry short because we're in the macro already. Macro allows me to start trading for Picasso's fair value gap. So this was the trade entry short, right? On the next candle forming. I'm usually just gonna take the next high. I'm not interested in this, right? I'm just taking the next high in the marketplace because we're using the Picasso's fair value gap itself, and we're allowing it to go to where? Regular trading hours. We got the first trade of the day taken. Take profit taken. Picasso's fair value gap is working, but this is not it. The session is only starting. I've been hoping for even lower prices. I've been hoping for this to get tagged, but we have an inversion here, fair value gap, that starts pushing the marketplace to the upside, right? So my interest in going short is done, right? Annihilated. I'm not interested in that anymore. We didn't even go above the first presented fair value gap, now making the marketplace bullish again. Am I taking any longs? Actually, no, because I know that this is the top. We're not gonna go higher for the day because the first presented fair value gap of Friday open is holding in the price. Even though we have higher prices here, we live streamed it yesterday on the Discord itself. We're not interested in that. We're interested in the lower prices being pushed for us, right? So what are we gonna do? We're gonna wait for the Picasso's fair value gap to get presented for us again. What do we have here? We have an inversion here to the top. I'm not taking it again, right? You could have traded this. Boom. Inverse fair value gap. You take this to allow the marketplace go higher, but it gets disrespected and gets disrespected immediately, making it a what? A reclaimed inverse fair value gap, which is great. We're expecting the marketplace to immediately start pushing lower. What kind of other nodes do I have? This one I'm not really using. I have a massive fair value gap that possibly is gonna get inverted, right? Let's take a look if that is gonna be a given. Boom, push to the downside. Now this immediately confirms for me this is a top. Not only it happens in a time-based concept, which is after 10 a.m., right, where we're interested for tops in the marketplace to happen, it happens during the macro, and it inverses this massive fair value gap at 10-11. What I'm expecting now is for the Picasso's fair value gap to get taken, come back into it, push lower towards sell side. Let's watch this. Boom. Inversion happens. I'm immediately putting my short position in. The most recent high is my stop loss, and we're gonna be allowing it to run. The marketplace starts running. What do we have immediately here? We have a fair value gap right here that we would be interested. It doesn't have to hold in the price. The price can still go up here into the inverse, especially because there's a regular trading hours top that the marketplace is going to be reacting to, right? It can inverse it, but we're expecting lower prices now. And we're actually in the trade. We took this position yesterday also. And we have a bounce away from this fair value gap still. Even though it looks bullish, we're trusting the first presented fair value gap here to allow the marketplace to do what? To start running lower. We tag it once, we tag it twice, we tag it 3 times. Indian pattern is placed, and guess what happens afterwards? We start running lower and we invert the last line of defense. My stop loss immediately comes up here. We actually moved that stop loss together with you guys yesterday, right? And we literally just allow the trade to go. We tag the inverse fair value gap, spend a little bit time at it, and we start crashing lower. Where's the last line of defense now to continue lower? 10.02 is a massive fair value gap, right? If this starts holding in the price, we're becoming bullish a little bit because we have a breakaway gap here down below. So we're not, if you're looking to go long, if you don't know the concept of Friday first presented fair value gap, you're expecting this to be a buy entry. If you're not taking into account the Picasso's fair value gap concept, you're expecting to take a buy entry, but we're fine. We even de-risked. We lowered the risk on the trade, and we're expecting this to get inverted, right? This becomes an inverse fair value gap, allowing us to move our stop loss even lower. Regular trading hours closing price gets tagged, and guess what happens next? Let me run it, boom. Take profit. Picasso's fair value gap delivers twice even yesterday. Initially, prior to the AM session starting right here. And then the beauty of it all is when we inverse this, right? We have a breaker block, this red down close candle. First presented fair value gap with an Indian pattern right here. Boom, sell side taken, sell side offered and sell side taken. I don't know, looks easy at least for me. It was easy to execute on this, to go short yesterday. We had a very good trading day overall taking this position, and we literally do it every single day. So I know we guys are watching this on YouTube. We do this every single day in the Discord community, so if you're not there, you guys are missing out. Everything about Discord itself is in the description down below, so see you in Discord.